Hey y'all, it's Indigo here, back with the last battle of the 5v5 season. So week 4, round 3. I know I'm a little behind on it because I got busy with some real life stuff, but I did want to put it out because it turned out really well. A lot of good counters and close calls and all kinds of good stuff. So my opponent went early. Look at the time on the clock. Like he went in like the first hour. Let's take a look at the board. Up top, he's got Darth Revan. He's got him on Mothma up there, and then Grievous with Newt. So that Darth Revan looks good. Can't wait to tackle that one. I like fighting those lately. Let me show you what he's got down on the bottom here. And it's a BAM team with Dengar and then Rey Resistance. So I was thinking about what to use. This is what you don't want to do. C-Watt works great against Rey, except for when it's a high offense Rey. And this team is definitely high offense. Honestly, I think if he would have put R2 in here, he probably would have had me. But you start off with the tank tech on C, and then it doesn't matter if Watt dies. He's just kind of helping to absorb some of the hits, and that's about it, while you charge up your ultimate. So they're going after Watt, that's fine, doesn't really matter. Trouble doesn't start till Rey goes into her ultimate. This Rey hits hard. Look at that, she took me into the yellow there. I've got ultimate ready, and I was thinking, do I gain back protection or do I go ultimate? I went ultimate. Look, she did a whirlwind. I was down into the red after that whirlwind, and she just hits hard. So I'm into the yellow now, and I'm like, should I relink and gain back some protection? You know, I've got that locked healing immunity, so that's a bitch. But at least when you link, it counts as 2 turns, so then the healing immunity goes away. So that worked out. Trying to heal up my health and protection, because as soon as she goes into her next ultimate, that's going to hurt too. So she's already in her ultimate. I'm just trying to not hopefully take much damage and put me right back in the red. Look at that. So I'll go ahead and link, just that way there can't be any crits. I mean, she doesn't really crit anyway, I guess. And that's it. Look at that, whirlwind after whirlwind. Finally, I'm starting to gain back some health at least, and working Rey down, trying to go straight after her and get her out before she kills me. So that one was a really close call. You can see he did that Sky Lightning, and it didn't take anything off Holdo because she wasn't linked, and I think she had a bunch of that protection built up. So that was a lot of work, but it ended up being a clean 60. A lot of close calls there. You definitely don't want to try that with the high offense squads with Rey. And so that freed me up, that I was able to use my Kylo, kept him for offense, and figured, let's see if he can solo this BAM team. Pretty sure that he could. I just figured, you know, might as well try it here. This is my last chance to try anything I want to try for 5v5 for some time, because we got that dang 3v3 coming up. So might as well go ahead and try it. Just do what we can. You know, stun, swipe, all that good stuff. Dengar with the thermals, but they don't really hurt Kylo. So we just keep knocking them out, trying to kill everybody. They heal right back up. They were all in the red and yellow, and then all of them just healed back up. So we'll go ahead and dispel all that crap. Hopefully stay alive long enough to be able to take some people out here. I was like, should I throw my ultimate down just to buy myself some time, or should I swipe? What I'm trying to do, the AoE, so that it puts that little triangle above their heads where it siphons some of their mastery. And maybe that'll help me out a little bit, make everybody weaker. So I figure that's a decent way to go. Finally, I've got some ultimate charged up, so I can go ahead and, you know, use that at the end so they can't knock down my health. That way I can get the full health banners. That's what I'm trying to do. And I got them. 63. Not going to gain back protection, but 63 is pretty nice. I get back to the back and see what he's got back there. And it's Kylo with Phasma and then a gas team. So that can be pretty tricky, depending on how all that's modded. but I think I'm okay for those. So let's go ahead and get after it. You guys know this counter. This one works really well, but it also can fail just depending on how their gas and fives are modded. So if they're modded really heavily with the defense sets and high protection, that can hurt. And so right here, I've got my CLS. Look, they went after Han and putting the smackdown on him. He's got about half health, a little more. And I was like, I just don't want gas to double tap him and take him out before I even get to sit him down. Thankfully, that didn't happen. I was able to sit him down. Now I can go after fives, start trying to throw some damage down there and get somebody out. I've got C-3PO's assist, so we'll call everybody to go ahead and assist on fives here and do some hopefully good damage. I've got Chupio's AoE or his basic I could do. I went ahead and did the basic just so that it would help with the exposes, take fives out. Now I can go after Rex. And I'm really trying to budget, like, get the most bang for my buck. So I switched over to Arc there, got some damage off him, killed him with counters, killed Echo with counters. And now I'm finishing off Rex. Normally you want to kill him first. I was able to work it out perfectly because if you don't get all them clones down in the first sit down, there's a high chance of failure for this counter if you have to sit him down again. So thankfully I killed everybody. He did get my CLS there, but everybody else is still alive. So 54 banners, I'll take it. Going after his Kylo team, I wasn't 100% sure what I wanted to use here. I thought about the JKR, JKL team that we usually use, but I just wasn't sure if I should do that and play it differently or what I was going to do. So I figured I'll go ahead and burn JML here, and I'll bring in Revan and Jedi Knight Luke, and that way I should get at least a sure win. May not be the best banners, but at least I should be able to win and get the one-shot victory. And that's all I'm really trying to do here is just one shot. He went ahead and scored like 2,095, so I got to do better than that, and that's a pretty tall order. It's only 5 points away from a 2,100, which is hard enough to get. So I'm just trying to one-shot everything that I can. All these hard squads, get through. 2 GLs here. I still got his Darth Revan up top to worry about. But I'm making good headway on this Kylo team. Got just Kylo left to deal with, and we'll just keep calling everybody. Had an AoE there. Thankfully, I had foresight up, so everybody got the dodge in. Doesn't charge up his ultimate meter anymore. I just want to kill him before he gets his next turn, else he'll go into ultimate, and we don't want that. So call the dog pile, and there we go. Look at that, 58 banners there. So it worked out. The bottom sections are done. I just have the top section left, and that'll be all of his ground squads. So he's got Darth Revan, Mon Mothma, and a Grievous team. Let's start taking these guys out and see what kind of ships he's gotten back. I have an idea, but we'll see what happens. First ones first, we're going to start off with, this has got to be one of my favorite counters, is my bounty hunters versus his Darth Revan team. I love using bounty hunters ever since I got them up to decent relics. And for those of you that don't know, I've got Relic 8, Bosk, Jango, and Boba. I really do want to relic the other two, and I've got enough mats for it, except I'm just holding them for the Galactic Legend Kenobi that's coming out and the requirements in case they make us Relic 8, one of those guys, somebody else that we need at Relic 8 since they take a while to get those mats. Other than that, though, this team is money. If you can get it to work right and get it dialed in, that seems to work really well. I got my contract off, so we can send a rocket to the face to Revan right there and get him out. Once he's gone, we just got to play it a certain way, and hopefully nobody does any big damage, at the wrong time and procs death mark and all that. We got Disintegrate up so we can get rid of Malik there. So it just gets easier and easier as we go. Now I got a mass assist from Bosk, so we'll go ahead and use that. Doesn't take a whole lot off Trooper. It sucks that we're stuck behind the taunt. We can get rid of that with Grief and just killed him right there. And now we just got Marauder left to deal with. So we'll be able to take him out here in a minute. Look at that. Another execute coming up. Boom. Done. 59 banners. I love it. So I'll take that there. That was good. And then Mon Mothma, just going to run Imp Troopers over that team. Obviously, Imps, you guys, if you've seen any of my other videos, Imps put in work, man. Nowadays, they can kill a lot of different things. So mowing over a Mon Mothma isn't really anything. Everybody's got good Imps nowadays, it seems. And everybody uses them to kill something. So I don't know how we can prevent that, but there's plenty of squads that we got to put down that Imps are just going to mow right over. So you can see I've got it down to just a couple left, going after Kara. She's gone. And now it's just Biston, so let's take him out of there, and it's game over. And that's a quick and easy 60 banners with the Imp Troopers. So now I just have that Grievous team left. Let me tell you, I don't know what I did here. I mean, other than since I used to use Padmé all the time against Grievous in like Territory Wars, and since then they've all changed modding to different speeds, different healths, different protection, all that stuff. So I don't have it dialed in like I used to. Used to be able to just nuke this GG team, take out B2, then go right back to taking out Grievous and call it a day. Except here, I'm already debuffed. Everybody's got buff immunity down. My Yoda's at half health. And look, he's still in the yellow, in the red now. I don't know how he even survived. But they finally got him, all before Padmé got her turn to cleanse off all that shit. So there went my main damage dealer, and I've made no progress whatsoever. So I got a big hit on B2 right there. I was like, is a basic enough to kill him, or do I need to waste an the mass assist here? I don't really want to waste a mass assist. So there was a basic was enough to do it. I want to try and still win. Got out B2. Now I can go after B1. Try to get stacks down off him. And just kill what I can kill. Try and get everybody out. Newt is still kind of a pain. Him with that extortion and all that. You know, they can really mess you up. So I want to get rid of that. I don't know why. Okay. Grievous is still giving us problems after years of fighting Grievous, and it's like, dang, if we don't still trip up. I mean, occasionally we see it in Territory Wars, and it seems like we see it every Grand Arena. Grievous is out there somewhere, and dang, if he don't still bleed some banners. It's unfortunate. You know, I still got 4 people that I'm trying to kill here. And so the best I can do at this point is be going after B1 stacks, trying to get him out. I got everybody still alive, you know, besides Yoda. So I'm trying to just do everything to keep them buffed up, keep protection up, just keep everything going so that I can win. And it's just dragging on. And the longer this fight goes, it's like the higher the chances are of just failure. So I got rid of B1 there. I don't know if that was maybe the best move, but Grievous was able to take out Kenobi, which sucked. Padmé's at low health. Tried to heal her up with snips right there, and she gets taken out. Once she's gone, it's over. I just got Shakti and Ahsoka left. I was like, please, let me try and kill Magna Guard at least. If I can kill one more, it'll just make cleanup easier. But I hate that, having to know that you're going to have to clean up and just drop 20 banners. I mean, it sucks. So I'm already trying to be as efficient as I can, but dropping 20 banners right there really doesn't help me. Thankfully, my opponent did drop 1 battle, so that gave me at least a little bit of room as long as I was efficient everywhere else and I didn't, you know, be a complete failure on fleets. So I need to clean this up, see what I'm working with for those, and then hopefully do well. Otherwise, I'm going to be sunk. So 37 banners there. Not good at all. Open up the fleet zone and back. Take a look at what he put. He put Malevolence, the one with Spy out front, and Vulture in the reinforcement. And then he's got a Tarkin Empire fleet. So that sucks. Like, that Malevolence fleet is kind of a pain in the ass, and it can go really wrong. But hopefully, with all the ships that I have, I can figure something out. I'd have no place to use my rebels, I don't think, for any decent banners, because I have no idea what I'd be doing. So I'll use my negotiator against his malevolence, and I end up getting 61 banners there, so not too bad. Anything 60 or above on fleets, I'm happy with. 65 is nice, but 60 plus is good enough for me. Then I went against his empire, and I got 62 there. So that worked out. I was able to kill them before they did too much damage to me. So 62 banners on that one. And look at that. Look at the score right there. His 2095 to my 2100. 5 points difference is all that it came down to. So it was a good way to close out the season with a win. We both hit Kyber before this round even started. So it didn't really matter, but it was just for fun. So I'm thankful that he, didn't put a bunch of cheese teams and all that. It was a good season. Like I said, we made Kyber. And I'll be excited to catch you guys, in the next season, 3v3, with all the GAC changes coming up. We'll see how it goes. Thanks for watching my video, guys. If you enjoyed the video, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe, share your comments down below, and hopefully you'll check out my other videos on my channel. Peace.